Well, it has to reach a break point. If we carry on evolving, if our consciousness carries on evolving at the rate it is now, it is reaching exponential evolutionary curves or rates. And you can see it around by just simply throwing a subject or a matter for discussion at the next dinner party you go to. Just throw something on the table and see what happens. 2 years ago, people would have probably attacked you and told you you're an idiot, where do you get that stuff from, and so forth. Now suddenly, they no longer attack you so much, because they might have heard a little bit here, a little bit there, and it takes a few onslaughts of a little bit of information here, there, and everywhere, when suddenly one of those bits of information resonates with you and says, okay, well, I can get into that little argument. And that's all you need, because now that little argument sucks you in there, and that takes you into the door, through a door that brings you back to all the other arguments and questions that we've raised here today. So it's very difficult to just throw all this stuff at an individual who has never heard this before, because it's going to scare the living shit out of them. And they will just block it and tell you you're crazy and go away, you were sent by the devil and all that kind of stuff. And yet, some people that I know personally, that 2 years ago that would have told me that, are contacting me on a daily basis now, giving me more information and sharing DVDs and sharing other books with me, because suddenly they've just cottoned onto this, and it's like it's like a kid in a candy store. They can't get enough. And it's the strangest thing. It's almost when you suddenly tap into that main artery of the truth. Well, let's call it truth for argument's sake. You know, we can call it all kinds of things, but let's call it closer to the truth information. Once you tap into that main artery, you just know that you've tapped into something that previously you were denied. You know, like, I suppose smokers would say that about smoking. You know, they denied smoking. Now they found this amazing thing. Whoa! And I've seen that over the last 2 years, especially since I released Slave Species. It's just been an incredible journey of interacting with people and getting their response back, and see how their response changes over a short period of time, as they simply inform themselves about a few simple facts.